name is Ruthie and I work at the Decatur Library, and this is the third episode in a 6-part series on crafting for the holidays. I got to thinking that this year might be a little weird because of COVID and everything, and that having something handmade to give to friends and family would be a really nice way to do it. So each episode will have a project in it, and this week is this cute little gnome guy. It's made out of a container that you could put treats or something homemade into. It's really cute, an easy little project. We're thinking about containers to put gifts into. I wanted to give you a few ideas of some books that might help you, that you can get from the library to wrap your items in. This is a really great one. It's called The Crafter's Guide to Patterns, and it sort of explains all the different ways to create a pattern, a custom pattern, that you can then put on fabric or on something like paper that you could use to gift wrap something. This is a really great book for thinking through creative ideas for that. I also have this book called Mason Jar Nation, and they have tons of great ideas in here for gifts that can go in a mason jar. So you could use this little design for the gnome if you wanted to, or something else. One that I really liked in here was this orange and clove room scent shaker, and so it's going to give off really nice cozy smells from this, and that would be a great gift. There's a lot of good gift ones in here. And then lastly, I wanted to show you this book, Perfect Gift Wrapping Ideas. This is a lovely little book for a lot of different ways to decorate your gifts. So one that I really liked is this Christmas tree one. There's a lot of recycled use in this, so a lot of recycled products that you use. Also wanted to show you in this one, lots of folded containers like these pillow boxes, and it shows you exactly how to make those and exactly how to do all of that. And we'll send it over to Mia to show you how to make this cute little gnome.
So today we are going to be making these cute little gnomes. They are actually made out of simple things, being a jar, some socks. You can use any kind of string. We're using, it's actually rope from a mop, so you can get an easy mop from the dollar store or anywhere and just cut it. And then we've got some ponytail holders, also from the dollar store. You're gonna need some scissors and a glue gun. And you can fill the jar when you're done with either candy, bath salts, any kind of gift, and we will get started.
So, use any jar you like. It can be plastic or glass, doesn't matter. First thing you're gonna do, get rid of the top. We don't need that. Have your glue gun all set up, nice and warm, and all of your mop head threads laid out. We're gonna be using the bend part right here, so you want it fairly evenly divided, like that. Have a few of them set up ahead of time. Then what you're gonna do is you're going to put a small bead of the glue along the top. Don't go all the way around because it's going to dry before you get there. And then you take the mop head part and put it right on the top, nice and close together, because this is going to become your gnome's beard. And you want them as close together as possible so that you don't see the jar behind it. And I'm just going to add a little bit more there because it started to dry because I was talking too much. And then you just keep going. Doesn't have to be perfect, you just really want them to stay on there. Those little suckers need to be firmly attached, okay? There you go, you just go all the way around. Right. So we now have this long, luxurious hair or face hair on our gnome. The next thing we're going to do is add a nose. What we chose was this nose, which is actually from a ponytail holder. Reduce, reuse, recycle, people. So you take the nose, figure out where you want it to go. You're going to attach it to the jar, not to the hair. It doesn't look good when you do that. It just moves and it's kind of freaky. So you put a generous dollop of glue, careful not to hit your fingers, and then you stick it on your gnome. Easy peasy. And you'll see we haven't cut the hair yet, and there's a reason, because we want to make sure that it's long enough to go around the nose. If you cut it before you put the nose on, it'll be too short. All right, we'll just wait a minute for that to set, and then we will cut the beard. So now we are ready to give our gnome his trimmed beard. The easiest way to do this is to have your gnome sitting at the edge of a table, and then you take your scissors, which should be really sharp, like sewing scissors, and you just simply cut the hair in a straight line. Across like that. And then you've got a perfectly shaved or cut beard. And you do that all the way around. Okay, so we are pretty much done with the glue gun, but we're not going to turn it off quite yet. As you can see, our gnome now has a very fashionable do. The next thing we're going to do is pick our favorite sock and put it over like a hat. That's your gnome hat. Now, you can do a variety of different things. You can pull the gnome hat up and stuff it with something, perhaps some of the extra mop head, or you can just leave it off to the side like that. Now, this could be done, or we could do something else, and I think we're going to do something else. And that something else is to embellish it. You can see here I have a bunch of jewels that are stacked on top of each other. You can use whatever you like, and I'm going to, final time, use my glue gun. Little dab will do it. And I'm going to stick it on there at a jaunty angle so it looks good. And there's our gnome.
We are done with our crafting gnomes. As you can see, they all came out a little different. I'm just going to pan over so you can see all the different ideas. It's very easy. You might be able to tell that some of them are filled with candy, which makes a great gift for the holidays. We hope you enjoyed our crafting.
And there you have your little gnome all finished. If you liked this video, please tune in next Wednesday afternoon for the next episode of this series. And please check out those books that I recommended at the beginning of the video. All right, happy crafting!